Hi there, my name is Rebecca Weaver. We're going to be solving a system by graphing today, and that means we'll be doing quite a bit of graphing. So first up, whenever we're going to graph a system, we need to graph each of the linear equations that they give us. So our first one that we're given is y equals 2x minus 2. This is written in my favorite form, that y equals mx plus b, where I can just read off the slope. The slope is 2. The y-intercept is negative 2. That means that if I'm going to graph this thing, I will place my y-intercept first at negative 2. Then I'll go up 2, run 1, place a dot, and then connect those dots with a line. And there is the equation y equals 2x minus 2. The next equation we're given is y equals minus 5x plus 5. Again, written in my favorite form. I can read off the slope, it's negative 5. I can read off the y-intercept, it's 5. That means that I'm going to place the y-intercept first. I'll place that dot, and then I'll go down 5, run 1, and connect the dots. Oh, that's really nice. Notice how that dot just landed right on that other line. Now, these two lines have exactly one point in common. That's the point 1, 0. That means when x is 1, then y equals 0 for both of these equations. Now, that's what it means to be a solution to a system. You are finding the answer that works for both equations. And you can write those answers in two different forms. You can write it as a point with in parentheses 1, 0, because that means that the x which comes first is 1 and the y which comes second is 0. Let's do another one. We have the equation y equals 3x plus 4. Now we can read the slope off of that. The slope is 3. The y-intercept is 4. This means I'm going to place the dot at y equal 4. Then I will go up 3, run 1, place a dot. Draw my lines. I have a beautiful graph now. The next equation that we're given is 2x plus y equals negative 6. Not my favorite way to be given an equation, but I could subtract 2x from both sides and get y equals minus 2x minus 6. So I can rework it so that I can read off the slope, which is negative 2, and the y-intercept, which is negative 6. And if I don't like this way, I can go back and remember how to make a table and plug in values. That always works too. So let's graph this. First up, we have that the y-intercept is negative 6. Then I have to go down 2, run 1 from that dot, and then I will place my line. I see that they cross at one point. Chink. Now this solution is then the point negative 2, negative 2. The solution can also be written as x equals negative 2 and y equals negative 2. Now you could see that if these two lines didn't cross, you would say that they didn't have a solution. Okay, for our next equation, we're given y equals 3. That's one of those strange, either horizontal or vertical lines. This one happens to be one of those horizontal lines where the slope is 0, the y-intercept is 3. So I'm going to draw that dot, place that horizontal line. That's the line where y is 3 everywhere. Let's get another one. This one is written in a terrible form, but I still like to write it as y equals. So I'm going to add 3x to both sides. Then I'll divide everything through by 2, and I'll get y equals 3 over 2x minus 3 when everything is divided by 2. Then I can read the slope. The slope is 3/2. The y-intercept is negative 3. So what I'm going to do is draw that dot at negative 3. Then I'll go up 3, run 2. Draw my dot, draw my line. Then I can find the point at which they cross. There it is. The solution to this system is 4, 3. The solution can also be written as x equal 4, y equal 3. If you have any questions with these, be sure and email me. Have a wonderful day.